Yes, people, we're literally just about to pull up at Webb House now. Gonna go in, have a little look around, check out the dogs and see if they're okay, see if they'll be getting let out in the morning. I was there yesterday morning and they didn't get let out till about 4:30 that evening. I was there in the morning and the evening. That was on the grounds, like, obviously they might be getting let out round the back, but we can't see round the back, so we don't know what's there. So this is me just pulling up now. Pull up just around the corner. Don't want to pull up on the doorstep. Let's go and have a little ganders. People have been, obviously I'm not just doing this just to be a little weirdo on at them. People have asked me. People have got concerns about the dogs. These don't look like they've got them under control, man. Like, genuinely. Look a bit old and tired and stressed. And obviously they were seized as part of the raid as well. Either the council's seen something, animal welfare seen something. Obviously you don't always just get your dogs removed off you straight away. If they see something they'll, you know, give recommendations. We don't know what we're on do yet, so, but yeah, that's what we're here for. And just to let them know as well, it's not over, we're not tired. Bit of a late one last night for a few of us, but we're not tired. Sun's out. Safe man bun's out. So here we are, there's the Webb House, there's the fence into it. There's that old tree they cut down, just chopped down. There's the footy pitch. Let's have a look, here we go. Oh yeah, we already have something out. I don't know this one. Not by name yet anyway. Good morning, Susie. I hope you're well. Can't see any dogs out. We've come down to Webb House, guys, in Crewe. Check on the dogs. For the morning anyway, we'll be back down again tonight. But we just thought we'd let them know. We don't get tired. We don't stop. How many people are estimated to be living there? So it's 150 people, and 56 of them were children. That's how many people were arrested, not arrested, but that were in the property on the day of the raid. Can only speculate to how many people actually come in and out, temporary live there, temporary accommodation. There was other addresses around Crewe area that got raided as well. They've just recently rented a newly renovated building, old church in the town. We were going to go there, but a couple of gentlemen made a very good point last night that apparently some of the children that aren't allowed to be in this building anymore due to bail conditions have apparently moved into this other building. So we don't want to cause any alarm or distress or anything like that, especially to children, the innocent party, and you know, we're trying to bring awareness for them, aren't we? So I've kind of backtracked on that idea, and I'm not going to be going down to the limelight. I know the people have already been down, but again, I don't think they were really aware of what was going on at the time. They just kind of seen and captured the moment. They were all moving the stuff in. There wasn't really kids about, but yeah, we've since learnt kids are going to be living in that building, so we're not going to go down. People know where the building is. It's right in the town centre. If you're from Crewe, it's right near Asda. It's right in the heart of the community, but again, children are there, they're innocent. Did Mr. Manchester reply? Hi Jodie, morning everyone. We've just come down to check on the dogs mainly, see what staff are about, see what activities going on, see if we can get any more licence plate off the vehicles that come in and out, and yeah, mainly check on the dogs this morning. We'll be back down again tonight, as usual, every single night. It doesn't stop. But I was here yesterday morning, when Anton came down. He was here for quite a while, so about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and then came back down again at 7. And the dogs had only been let out about 4:30, 5 o'clock, so a bit concerning really. Yeah, just the one security guard on this morning. Seems fairly quiet. Brought all the picnic benches out yesterday, if you can see them all there. They're a new addition. These all got brought out yesterday afternoon, and there was a lot of activity over there, in and outs all day, all afternoon. There was a lot of vehicles, obviously it's a car park over at the back as well, but there was a lot of activity over there. Benches got brought out, so maybe they've got, I don't know, some sort of celebration. I don't know what to celebrate them. Maybe there's something they know that we don't. Yeah guys, we're at Webb House in Crewe, Cheshire. Come down to check on animals. A lot of people have been concerned about the dogs and how they're being kept, how much time they get out. We're down here for a lot more reasons obviously, but that's my main purpose this morning, just to check what's going on and let these guys know as well that even though we're here till late in the evening, we're still here early in the morning and we won't stop. We've got to keep up the attention, keep everyone going. Thanks for all the shares guys, and thanks for all the likes. We're down at Webb House in Crewe. Trying to see if we can see any of the dogs, but I can't hear any at the minute. I'm going to take a walk down the alley and probably onto the estate there, just to show you a bit more as well. You know, people think because it's a massive estate, maybe there might not be near any local houses, but there's many local people here. Near many local people. There's a lot of problems going on around the area with these guys, harassing, intimidating people. A lot of military activity, a lot of military drills being practiced over there. Gone and got themselves loads of guard dogs, but we only really ever see them when you see a few numbers. Obviously I'm the only person here at the moment, so don't think they really need, you've got no need for the dogs at the minute, have they? So they just keep them locked up. They just treat them as weapons really. Thanks for the rose, really appreciate that. Thank you guys, really appreciate it. So this is the Ahmadi religion of peace and light. United Kingdom headquarters. Say they're a charity based out of the United States. That is literally just to cover the backsides with the business side of it. Only half of the business is in America, and it's just to cover the backs. That's all it is. This is my work, pal. This is my work. How come you're not at work? What's your excuse? Nope, they are not peaceful, and I don't see any light coming out of this building, man. Nothing but darkness. Nothing but darkness in here, man. So yeah, I'm only one person, so you feel no need for any dogs or anything like that, or probably to come and try and start it with me. I don't know what. There's no women about, is there? For them to start coming to try and intimidate, glare down, and start trying to manhandle, start harassing. Yeah, the poor dogs will be locked up. That's exactly why I'm down. Thanks for the share, guys. Thanks for the like. That's why I'm down this morning, to check on the dogs. I was here all day yesterday, and they didn't get out till about 4:30, 5. So, again, they treat them as weapons, don't they? So when they're not needed, they just keep them locked up, don't they? Because they're just caged animals to these people. They treat humans like that, so imagine what they treat animals like. Why do people want them out? Have they been found guilty of anything? Just asking. At the moment, the allegations, they're under investigation. There was 13 people on the arrest warrant. Only 12 people have been arrested so far, so there's still one other person. And they're all under investigation for serious RAPE charges, SEX offending, trafficking, forced labour, forced marriage. Very heinous crimes. These people have been here for 5 years in the community. They've always stood out. They've stood out like a sore thumb. Always. They've always been approached. We've always been met with hostility and friction and secrecy. There's no transparency from a single one of them. Not one of them can make eye contact that's genuine and honest. Not a single one. Because not one of their souls is clean. Not one of them. And we know how yous like to clean souls, don't we? With holy milk. You baptise children and women with holy milk. It's grim, lad. It's devilish. Smile all you want. Come here and have a conversation then, Mr. Smiley. No. And that's what everyone else is doing on the other side. We're all smiling and laughing at you. You're the one with the radical thoughts and the extremist ideas. It's cultist what you are. There's no transparency. You think because you harass these local neighbours that you have the community scared. Well, you're not. And you haven't got the community scared at all. Not a chance. Not a chance a little man like you would ever scare me. A little man with little ideas. That's all you are. A little man with little ideas. Yeah, I live in Crewe. Yep, I live in Crewe. These guys know where I live. They know me by my first name, don't they? Because again, they like to try and intimidate people whilst they preach victimhood. They like to appear like the victims. Look at this guy smiling. He's not bothered. I think he's bothered. Yeah, just come here a minute, because obviously, what do you like? Do you want to be dressed up as a fairy? Do you want to be dressed up as part of the LGBTQ community? Do you want to be, I don't know, do you want to be sat down eating a big massive pig? Because I'll AI a picture of you, brother. What do you like? I'll AI whatever you want. Come on. We've already got your face, so you'll be in a poster. What do you like? No, so this guy here, you might think, even if he's paying tax and national insurance, whatever dregs he's got left all goes into this pot. He doesn't have anything. He's not allowed to have anything, you think, because he's got a mobile phone. Ask him what country he's from and if he can just go back home whenever he wants. Can he afford a plane ticket and go and see his family? Where's his wife? You know? Does he live in this compound? Is his wife and children in it? Because we know women and children can't be in this building at the minute because of bail conditions. So what does this man think of all this whilst he's smiling at the background? Where's your wife? What does your wife think of what you're doing? Do you have children as well? And you let the holy man preach to them about holy milk and soulless women? What about your everlasting boys? Do you have any boys? Oh, no, you're not smiling about that bit, no. No, you don't smile about that bit. Thank you for the shares and the likes, guys. Please, please, please get it about there. This guy seems to think it's funny what these people stand for, what this peaceful community stand for, apparently. Devil scratchings, that's what your book is. Devil scratchings, that's all it is. They don't mean nothing to us. You stand behind something that's false. It's false and it's extreme. It's not welcome. You can believe in fairies all you want, but the second you start harming people and start forcing it on people, that's when you cross a line. Yeah, these all do little military runs. They all do little military drills. So as much as we think we're naive and we don't, you know, I don't go to gym anymore. I'm out of shape, but I won't be silenced from it, and I'm not certainly going to be intimidated or scared by it. Definitely not. Not in a million years. There's nothing you preach behind these walls that'll ever deceive the community of Crewe or the wider communities. Never. You might be able to prey on vulnerable people, but you'll never be able to deceive the wider community. Never. We know about you. People know about you and what you stand for. Come to Luton and shout what? Come to Luton. Why don't the Luton boys come up here and shout? How's about that? Because what these guys stand for is haram. It's haram. You're not a Muslim. You're not a Christian. There's no religion behind yous. Your man is a false prophet. We've been warned about false prophets in sheep's clothing. They're wolves. You idolize a false prophet. It's not about race at all. How can it be about race when they've got every man from every nation in the world? It's not about race. It's about vulnerable people and safeguarding. That's what you guys prey on. You just prey on the weak. You try to silence people. Yeah, they've got the walkie-talkies, guys. We've also purchased some, and we've also purchased drones as well. It's okay. Young boy running out of the back there of the building. My camera's terrible, guys, so I do apologise. I'm still quite new to this stream and stuff. I've been here every day, apart from the first day. It was very busy. All the news were here. I have children, you know. But every day since over 2 weeks now, we've been here every day. I've been here beforehand. I've been here 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I've got old videos I'm trying to get off my old phone just to show people in this community have been concerned about these people since day one. And the fact that you stand there smirking tells me everything. Freedom of speech we have in this country. The fact you never want to say anything speaks volumes. Silence is very loud, my friend. Silence is very, very loud. And the fact you don't want to come out about any of these allegations makes it opens more questions. It's Buki. He's not being an adult. He's a forced employee. He's not allowed to speak. That's the problem. He's not allowed to speak. You can tell me your name, can't you? But you can't talk about what goes on in there, can you? He's at work, is he? He's at work. This is a religion. I can't even go in there. No one can, let alone me. Yeah, I'll step back. Not one member of the public could come in this building and walk in there right now, at any time. Not before the raid, not after the raid, never. These gates are closed. This is a closed community. They don't preach peaceful teachings. They preach the devil's scratchings, because that's what they are. Made up by some actor. What's happening here? We're in Webb House in Crewe, Cheshire. Massive cult got raided a couple of weeks ago. Over 500 police officers. Europol were involved. REAPE charges. Sounds like a song. SEX charges. Trafficking. Forced marriage. And this guy wants to stand there smiling. Smug. He could only ever stand behind a steel gate and smile. He wouldn't stand in the heart of the community and smile about it. Never in a million years. You have to stand with 100 men before you start smiling. I'm here as an individual. I hope you don't have children, my friend, and you're bringing them into this blasphemous place. Modern day slavery, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. See, even the bin men are giving you stick, lad. Even the bin men. Modern day slavery, because you see this man, I was touching on before, even whatever piss poor wage he does get out of this place, he'll have to go back into the pot. He's got nothing. If he had any assets, he'd have signed them over. If he was a good boy. If he was a worthy enough member. Do you live here? Are you considered worthy enough? Do you help groom everyone else to make them want to be in here? Who wouldn't want to live in there? It's massive. Look at what yous have got. Is that how you groom people? Nah, the cult's not shut down. This is the thing. Your leader may have been arrested and in hiding, but yous have passed on the successorship, haven't you? Somebody else has already taken control. Abdullah al-Hem from Iraq. Who's that? He's the real leader, isn't he? Abdullah Hashem. He's just a front man. He's just a man that could get you into the Western countries, isn't he? He's just a man that brought you here to be able to get your assets. We know about you. All the information is there. You think you're clever. No. We know about you. You may be able to fool and indoctrinate vulnerable people. You can't silence people who can't be silenced. We have a voice. You'll laugh when there's one person here. We'll see you 7 when there's more.
You might think it's embarrassing. What we also think is embarrassing how the wider communities think that this place is nothing to do with the outside communities. These are only residential members in this country. These are only residential members. People they feel worthy enough. People who have assets they can take. Vulnerable people they can groom. If you're not considered worthy enough, if you don't have assets to hand over, then you can't live here. They have non-residential members up and down the country. These are an extremist cult that share ideologies with other people. People who don't feel welcome in other communities. People who have disabilities. People who are vulnerable to all sorts. That's what's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that these guys think that they can hide away behind a building that's belonged to the community for over 100 years. That's what's embarrassing. What's embarrassing is they think they can come to the United Kingdom and think nothing's going to be said. That's what's embarrassing. What's embarrassing is they think they can divide the communities by preaching one thing to one group and preaching another thing to another. They tried scaring this local community that if they didn't keep this building and they weren't allowed to stay in this building, that this would then be turned into the local mosque. They try and turn communities and divide communities. That's how they win. I know about you. These are not Muslims. They are not Christians. The blasphemous cult. That's what they are. Why are you shaking your head at? Which bit? Are you a Muslim? Are you a Christian? So which bit was funny? The community don't find you funny. They are pagans, every single one of them. It's a fraction of it's an extremist sect, branched off, possibly from, but they do not identify, and I'll speak, I'm not even a Muslim. These aren't Muslims. These aren't. They've bastardized every Bible or every scripture, holy scripture they could get their hands on. They've bastardized everything. That's what they've done. And you teach this to children. You think I'm scared of your military marchers? They intimidate nobody. You look like fools. Fools idolizing a fool. Why is it still open? Because he changed it to a charity about 6 or 7 months ago. And when that happened, POCA, proceeds of crime, could not take this establishment with the leader. Half of the ownership is in America. They don't know who the other half of the ownership is. Proceeds of crimes cannot take this building as of yet. The people know. The people want answers. This group have been around since the 1990s, guys. They come out of Iraq. They survived the fall of Iraq and Saddam Hussein and survived the rise of ISIS. Did you not? Some of these men have very, very dangerous ideas. We are not scared. These come from Iraq. The main group and bulk of the spearhead of this group come from Iraq and the Middle East. The rest, they go around European countries and try to indoctrinate the vulnerable and like to appear as victims, don't you? What happens when you go back to Iraq or Syria and you're allowed to bear arms? You won't be smiling then, will you? You'll be shooting at me, trying to unalive me, won't you? I know about your teachings. This stage is just practicing peace. That's what they like to profess. They like to profess the peaceful in this stage. If you go and look into their gospel, or whatever they like to call it, their devil scratchings, you'll see the next stage is Moses. And what does Moses bring? War, conflict, confrontation. Moses has already been written about in the Goal of the Wise. Moses will have to unalive himself for the cause. And once Moses unalives himself, Yous will stand up, won't you? Yous will bear arms and yous will cause conflict. Yous only preach peace now to indoctrinate the vulnerable. We know about you. We have a pit vehicle coming in, guys. If we could screenshot the license plate. Go on, run me over. Go on, run me over. Yeah, run me over. Run me over. Yeah, this is this guy. Again, this guy comes in and out in a pip car, no other people with him. Yeah, look at him, very peaceful, isn't he? He's very peaceful. Very peaceful. Very peaceful. Where's your wife? Would your wife be happy with this? Was your wife okay with this? Or do you tell your wife what to say? Do you tell your wife what to think?
No, I don't.
What about your children?
I don't.
Oh, you don't have a wife? Are you one of the single men here? Do you get given temporary contracts to the other women and ladies? What about the 18-year-old girl from Iraq? Where's their mother and father? Who is Abdullah Hashem to you? Who is Abdullah Hashem to you? Is he Joseph? Do you recognize that man as the Mahdi Joseph? Is that what stage we are in now? Where's your wife? Thank you for the shares, guys, and the likes. Keep it up. We need to share awareness, spread awareness. This is just a residential. People wish they could live in here. Thank you very much, guys. We're in Crewe, Cheshire, Webb House. Given to the public by Francis Webb as an orphanage to the fathers that lost their lives to help build up this community. Webb House, Crewe. We're letting these people know we aren't stopping. We do not get tired. Thank you, guys, very much appreciate it. Please repost if you can. These guys like to hide behind the victim mentality at the moment, but it's all part of the doctrine. It's all part of the goal of the wise. Go and read the goal of the wise. These kind people have made it free to download. It's there for the public to see. And then they laugh when you bring back scriptures that they've written themselves. It's all prophesied by their great Abdullah Hashem. The S-E-M-E-N demon. Isn't he? The semen demon. What is this? This is a cult in Crewe, Cheshire. This is a cult in Crewe, Cheshire. This does not just affect the local communities, this affects the wider. These are just residential members. They have non-residential members up and down the country. At the moment, they have a social media campaign to bombard people, to make themselves appear like victims. We are yet to approach the Mahdi of Noah, where he brings the ark together, the ark of information. We have active movement in the back there. Again, this man will come in the pip car on his own, not transporting any disabled people. Tell people about the Mahdi Noah and Noah's ark and how you've bastardized that man's scriptures. This is all prophesied. They know what they're doing. This started in the 1990s in Iraq. They survived the fall of Iraq and survived the rise of ISIS. This person's ideology has been rebranded, repolished, repackaged, and given a new name. You've been booted out and chased out of every country before charges have been brought against your people. You have crimes to answer for. And the community do not want you here. The people are aware. You cannot silence us. More movement. Get the registration, guys. Check if it's taxed. Check where it comes from. Check everything's legal. These guys corrupt everything. I'm back. This is public access to private land. Make sure that car does not try and run me over. Do not let that car try and run me over. This is public access to private land. Public access to private land. Do not hit me.
Sir, please move out the way. Please, sir.
I have right to this land. Public accessible. You have a letterbox there. You cannot run me over. Do not try and run me over. Say hello to Nassar and his social media campaign. Driver miles on the phone, guys. Please report that license plate. Driver miles on the phone. Private land, it's allowed. On public roads, it's not. He will be reported, just so you know. So I'd let that go through to the radio. That man will be reported. That is illegal. You follow the law of the land, don't you? Or only behind these walls do you follow your just state? Yeah, you don't know what to say, do you, little man? Hey, little man, do you follow the law of this land? You could not confirm, could you? Because you know in your heart you do not. What they preach and practice behind these walls, guys, is what their end goal is. The divine just state. They want their own country. They want to go back to wherever they came from. Iraq, Syria. You want your own divine just state, do you not? Where you can bear arms. And where they can rule by their own religious government. Not by the laws of this land. This place is Crewe. Webb House, Cheshire. A cult. Dangerous cult with dangerous ideas. Under serious allegations. 13 men were named on that warrant. Only 12 have been arrested. Where's the last man? Where is the last man? Silence is loud, my friend. Silence is very loud. The community want answers. The investigation is going on. Nobody is trying to get involved in the investigation. Let the police and the justice system do their work. We have no faith, but we will let justice do their work. The community want answers. You are not welcome. People seem to think the illusion that these security guards are here for us. They're here to keep the people inside from escaping. Not us. We know about you. These people do not allow people to leave. Once you're in, aren't you? Whistleblower reports confirm that. What about the attempted assassination in Dubai? All reports are there, guys. All allegations and claims are in public forums. It's not just women and kids that these prey on, it's men as well. This man is a victim. Look at him. He stands there all day for a strange idol who preaches on vulnerable people. This is no man. This is a victim. Where is this man's wife? Where is this man's children? He is a victim. He's not working. He's ordered to stand there. If you're happy for this man to be paying tax to be doing this, then albeit. But this man is giving his money to a godless idol. You are not welcome. This will not stop. The community is here and we are out speaking loud. We will not be silenced. You can threaten with lawyers. You can threaten with violence. We will not be moved. Jesus is King. not your godless idol and your devil scratchings. At the moment, it's just me. I'm preaching on my own. I've come down first thing in the morning. I've come down to check animal welfare. The dogs do not get let out. Look at the size of this ground. The dogs have not been out once. I was here all day yesterday. I've been here every day. The dogs only come out when they're used as weapons. Isn't that right, my friend? You treat the animals like weapons. We cannot see where the kennels are. We hear the dogs crying and yelping. We hear it, but we do not get to see them until large groups appear and they want to try and intimidate us. I'm here bringing awareness. I thought to come on live, bring awareness, guys. Anyone, if you don't know, get to know. And if you don't know, tell the person next to you. This is a dangerous cult in Crewe, Cheshire. They are only residential members here. They are up and down the country. These are not Muslims. These are not Christians. We know your end goal. We know. What church keeps their gates closed? What religion refuses entry? You have no transparency. This is not what you teach. You teach secrecy. You teach divide. You've bastardized all holy scriptures. Your goal is to divide the communities and make them fight against one another. We know your goal. Animal cruelty, child cruelty, humanitarian cruelty. These guys are not for the people. They have no respect for women, no respect for children, and no respect for boys. This private land you see now, I can't enter. It's private land. It's private. And what these teach behind these walls is what they want in the end. In their divine just state, how they are teaching now, how they are living, is how they will ultimately live if given the opportunity to leave with these assets and flee to another country. They bought this property very, very cheap. Very, very cheap on auction. This property is now worth 3-4 times the amount it was bought at. They have members that give over assets, including their children. They've gained considerable wealth in the 5 years of being in England. If they're allowed to sell up and move, they will only get bigger on the next person's doorstep. Please share if we can, guys. Please share if we can. Please share if we can. You alright, pal? Please share if we can. We're just down getting some awareness. We'll be back down again tonight. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Just trying to add another moderator to the group. Thanks for sharing, guys. Thanks for liking. I really, really appreciate it. If you don't know about this place, this is Crewe, Webb house. There's a very extremist cult that's living here. They've been here for 5 years. They've been through Europe, fled Iraq in the late 2000s, fled to Egypt, fled Egypt, ran and scurried all around Europe, gathering all the vulnerable people they could collect, and now they've landed in Crewe. Been here 5 years.
T-Bear, sorry T-Bear, I am trying to find you. T-Bear, can you comment or something please, mate? Danny T, yeah, okay. 1 second, Danny. There you go, pal. Thank you very much, appreciate it, guys. Appreciate all the shares and the likes, really appreciate it. Everyone, yeah, there you go, thank you very much, appreciate that, Catherine. Really appreciate that. We've come down today, guys, this morning. This is for animal welfare. This guy does not seem bothered in the slightest, but why would he? Animals are just weapons, like children, aren't they? That's why you want your everlasting boys for, so you can do what you want to them. So you can indoctrinate them. So you can get more people military marching. You think that's funny? You think that's funny doing military drills? Do you think these people find it funny? The women and children that live on that estate? Do you think they find that funny? No. Nobody does. Laugh. Go on. Ha ha ha. Nobody finds it funny. It's invasive. You alright, pal? Yeah, good mate. Yeah, good mate. Just come down for the morning, that's all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll be back down again later on, but.
Shout again.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Only till 9 o'clock at night though. Gotta keep it down after that.
You got a march, haven't you?
Yeah, 27th of June. Yeah.
How many people now?
We've told the police 300, but we've told them the estimate could go up, but we've said 300. So it'll be at least
it's on 380 now.
The group is, yeah, but we.
Oh yeah, but it's all say to don't they? But no.
Yeah, well they do, but when we've had to let the police know for a proper protest.
Oh, have you?
And we've given them a number of 300, an estimate of 300, but we've told them it could go up. So yeah, we're just after a PA system at the moment. We've got a couple of mega speakers, but we've got all, we've got the flags, banners, posters, all for free to give out and hand out. You can join it at any time. It's inclusive. It's for the community. For whatever reason, I don't know if you know about this place, but for whatever reason you think you want to be here, you're right to be here. We're just going to try and voice it as one. I
live down there.
Do you?
I can back me out, so on.
There's a lot of people that we've spoke to that live around here that don't want to be here just because they'll get intimidated and harassed by these guys. You know, if it quietens down and we all leave, and that's the problem, isn't it? You know, he's laughing, but they're doing military drills. I've spoke to some of the women on there, and some of the CCTV footage I've seen. That estate's littered with cameras now because of these guys.
Yeah,
you go on that estate and it's just got CCTV cameras everywhere. It's sad. It's sad. I don't blame them, but it's sad. I bet they don't.
Well, you know that woman there, another one, that new house in the corner.
Yeah.
I think she's talking about selling up.
Gaynor. Is that Gaynor?
No, it's
she's still looking to get off?
No, the new Indian woman.
Oh, bless her.
She just brought actually 300 grand. So I'm not selling up. She lived there because for houses there. The house inside, mate, it's like Big Brother. Got cameras inside the house, everything, because they got robbed, didn't they?
Bless them.
But they got disabled retirement goals for Springfield.
Oh, right, okay.
But the house inside, it's like literally like made for him.
And is this one of the reasons you want to leave?
Yeah.
See, I've just had children there last year, and one of my reasons to leave was this place. But then I'm just like, I'm leaving it to the next person to deal with. I'm running away from it, and it doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, but
doesn't sit right with me.
We won't run away.
No, and this is what I'm telling you. We're not scared.
20 years I lived on that street down there.
Good man. And you're born and bred around here, yeah? Good man. Good man. Blackpool originally, but I've lived here for about 8 years now.
Like it?
Yeah, I love it.
I love Crewe,
I do, I love it. But places like this really put me off it.
My missus is like, oh, why did you ever move to Manchester? It's been born and bred town. I hate cities. Oh shit, they put spikes in now.
Yeah.
Are they allowed to do that at a certain height?
Yeah, they are, because they're rounded off. They're not actual spikes.
Oh, right.
They're rounded off. Yeah. And the only people that have been sitting on there are the kids when it's been really busy. And again, it's not peaceful. You're not practicing what you preach. You're saying you're peaceful. The doors are locked. I've never been to a church or a religious place, religious building I can't go into. And they're saying it's because we're all racist thugs and that they've got to lock themselves. It's nothing. They've always been like this, haven't they?
Well, he said, you don't know what happens behind closed doors, do you?
No.
But since I've been there in 6 years, anytime I've had parties or weddings or fireworks shows, you have to come around with a letter.
Selective though, but it's selective, isn't it? But you can't just go on a random day and walk in, can you? No. They hold events, of course you do, but you get to see what they let you show.
It's like when you had that burger place.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a big burger festival on here, and
He scored all this off.
was it the Beanie and Burger event or whatever they called it?
It's so you can.
I do remember it. I just
so
didn't turn up because I got triggered. So I just.
I walked past. I did.
Yeah. I'd already been down here beforehand, and then I seen that, and I was like, no, I'm not going there because I'll get triggered. I want to ask questions, and it's all a mirage. They're just showing you what they want you to see. It's all on the front. You're not going in the building. You're not allowed to see anything. You're not even. You question them about the Bible that they read. And you just go off onto, oh well, the Quran.
Have you read some of their Bible?
Yeah.
I read some of it. I have.
It's crazy.
It's like some of the other Bibles, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what they've done. They've bastardised all the other Bibles, and then you ask them about theirs, and they bring it back to the other one, and you're like, no, what does yours mean? Because you're on about like semen and genitals, and that one doesn't say that. So what are you on about?
Isn't it?
Oh well, Joseph in the Quran said that.
This guy was saying.
Stop confusing it. And what does your weird stuff mean?
This guy was saying online, saying about the 14, 15-year-olds, but then I went to their Bible on page 330. It doesn't say that.
No.
It says something like 18s.
No, it doesn't. There's a lot of different things.
Your post.
Oh, sound. I can't do that then. Again, this is it. This is the idea of getting into the religious debate behind them, because we all read things differently.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
You're hiding behind scriptures.
Yeah.
It's the practice of the ideology. How are you putting it into practice?
One thing they said me, so I was like, where's your Bible? He said, it's on our website, download it. I thought, I'm not downloading fuck all.
But it is that, and that's it. They've got a lot of stuff they put out there themselves. So you can go and watch it and it's there.
Yeah.
You know, it's all there, man. We've got an 18-year-old Iraqi girl who's had since 8. Yeah, I'll forget this then. You take care anyway, pal. Good to speak to you. If you come down one night, we'd love it. If you can't, it's understandable. Yeah, I'm sure you have. I've been here every day.
Man, didn't you? Shouting over there.
Yeah. Yes, that's the one. You look after yourself, mate.
You too, boss.
Take care, pal. Got more activity, another pip car, guys. Can we get the license plate? Can we get it shared about? Can we make sure it's road legal? See if the guy's on the phone as well, because if he's on the phone like the other gentleman, we'll ring the police, because that's illegal, isn't it, my friend? What do you want to be dressed up as? A homosexual? Or would you like to be eating pork? Because I can get an AI poster made of you. Screenshot this, guys, and let's get him dressed up as a fairy. I'm just asking you, would you like to be dressed up as a homosexual or eating a pig? Yeah, still got people here. Oh, this guy tried flexing his tiny little hands at me yesterday. Are you the man with the tiny fists? Are you the man with the tiny hands? Show the live your hands. Show how big your hands are. Mine are massive. Show how small your hands are. Let's see how small they are. Mine are well bigger. Excuse me, my friend. Would you like to be dressed up as a homosexual, eating a pig? Or would you like to be dressed up as a fairy, doing a dance with the holy milk in your mouth? Because we can do AI posters nowadays, and they're very, very good for advertisement. If your children are missing or anything like that, again, we can share awareness. If you don't know where your wife is Abdullah Hashem had anything to do with it? You know, what do you like? The LGBTQ? Do you like Israel? Do you love Israel? You love Israel? Yo guys, can we get pictures of him with lots of Israel flags behind him, please? Lots of Israel flags and lots of pigs being cooked, please. Lots of bacon butties. Are you allowed to eat pork? Because I know you're not Muslim, and I know you bastardize everything. And obviously Christians, we do eat pork. But what do you eat pork? No, he won't. So I don't think he's allowed to say. He's not allowed to speak. He's not a free man. Currently now he's in his divine just state, so he can't speak. He's not allowed to, is he? He's not allowed to. So I do need to remember that. Although on this side of the fence we have freedom of speech, on that side of the fence they're not allowed freedom of speech. So just remember that, guys. This man is a victim. This man is a victim. I do understand this, brother. And Jesus teaches us, you are welcome. My arms are open, brother. Blink twice if you need help. Blink twice if you need help. Car is not road tax. Thank you very, very much, Deirdre. Some very, very useful information comes out, you know, when the community comes together. Very interesting, these cars aren't taxed. We are passionate. We're passionate for many reasons, many reasons. There's people that turn up here for all different sorts of reasons. They've harassed maybe their daughter, their niece, their friend's daughter, maybe their son's being harassed and being intimidated by security guards. Maybe women have been pried on with drones over in them houses over there. Maybe strange men like Man Bun have been hanging outside their house. Yeah? Maybe they intimidate local communities. So maybe some people do get passionate. And we direct it in the right way, don't we, my friend? Yeah. We don't indoctrinate vulnerable people and children and women and small boys. Please share, guys. Thank you very much for the support. It goes a long way to showing everyone what these guys truly are. They came from Iraq in the late 1990s. They survived the fall of Saddam Hussein and the rise of ISIS and fled to Egypt in 2015 before being thrown out for blasphemous teachings. You've been kicked out of Turkey, Sweden, Germany, Egypt, Iraq. Many nations don't like your teachings. Thank you very much. They are not Muslims. You are not a Muslim. You do not represent Muslims or Christians. You are an extremist sect. You are an extremist cult. You represent yourself only. They have walkie-talkies, guys. And to be honest, some of their guys, some of their people, they love sitting on our lives. They love sitting on our lives, trying to infiltrate and trying to divide communities. But we've bought our own walkie-talkies. We're purchasing them. We're going to be on their own channels. Again, like we said, the point is, they cannot silence us. They like secrecy. They love these little walkie-talkies because they talk to each other. So we've got a couple of walkie-talkies ordered, guys. Got a couple of drones on the way. Couple of more cameras on the way. Because the people have a right to know what's going on behind them gates. Left, right, left, right. The people have a right to know. We do know. Thank you for all the likes and shares, guys. You really are doing a massive favour for the community. These people don't just live in Crewe, they live up and down the country. You have little hands as well, don't you, my friend? Just like your friend. You have very small hands. They look very well groomed, my friend. Have you ever done a hard day's graft? Itching your nose. Body language tells a lot. Are you nervous, my friend? Them hands are very small. Don't hide them now. Don't hide them again. There we go. Very small hands. Have you ever wrestled? No, you won't know about this. You won't know about this. Yeah, this is not just a security guard, guys. Obviously, he's, you have to be employed. You have to be employed by these guys. Well, I'm not going to say employed. to be able to do your chores, yeah, like the good little boy you are, you have to follow in this belief, don't you? And this is his chore, for him to be able to eat. For him to be able to eat, he has to stand here. Because Abdullah Hashem said so, didn't he? And you're a good boy. You're a good boy. So he has to. If he wants to eat, he has to stand there. And he has to listen to me. All these security guards absolutely hate me. Where's Tommy? Where's Tommy and Nassar? They all hate me. They all know me by my first name. This guy might not yet, but I'm sure he probably does, the radios and stuff in it. So again, we'll find out when we get our radios. I can't wait to get my radio, pal. I don't like not having this communication with you. I don't like not being able to talk to you. It's what communities actually do. It's they talk. That is what happens. You can only break down barriers when you know, open up a little bit. T-Panda, I will add you as a mod now, my friend. Let me see what I can do. Bear with me, I'm very, very bad at this. I think... moderator, I think... Thank you very, very much, guys, for all the support. I have radio scanner. You can now will be able to listen to... Oh, wow. Gus, if you can give me an inbox, pal, I'd really, the community would appreciate that, genuinely. It goes a long way to being able to... It's transparency is what the community wants, and these guys, in their goal of the wise, preach secrecy. That is what it's based on. Secrecy and dedication, isn't it, my friend? Secrecy and dedication. They perform loyalty tests to see how dedicated each member is. They groom people. So yes, Gus, I would honestly, genuinely appreciate that. If you could give me or it's me, XOX21, an inbox, I'd really appreciate that. Communities, it's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing what happens when communities come together. But the man with little hands wouldn't know this. How far away are you? Will others join us? So I've just come down today, guys. One, just to let them know first thing in the morning, we're not tired, we won't be silenced, and to check on the animals, animal welfare. Everyone usually starts popping down after work, you know, once they've done the daily chores and whatever. Everyone will start, we'll be back at about 6:30, won't we, my friend? I will be back, obviously. Yeah, we'll be back at about 6:30, love. Sorry, didn't mean to call you love, but yeah, we'll be back about 6:30. I don't know if anyone else will join. I've been speaking to a couple of members of the public that have walked past. And yeah, I need to get back and just do a few bits myself as well. Need to help my lovely partner and stuff. But yeah, just bringing more awareness. Because people are talking up and down the country about this place. Up and down the country. Muslims, Christians, non-believers, everybody's talking. And that's what helps. So yeah, we'll be back again soon, guys. I'm not going just yet, but just come down just to see if the dogs are out. There's no dogs. Not one, there's no movement at all today, to be quite honest. It's quite quiet. I'll take you around the side. I'll take you around the side. He's probably got an headache now for the amount I've been shouting at him, to be honest with you. Preaching to him, sorry, not shouting. That's public disorder, innit? Especially if you got a bit intimidated or scaredy-wordy. I didn't say any hurty words, but you know how these guys are. They're very sensitive. They have sensitive beliefs. They have sensitive beliefs. And they get very offended when you try and question anything. Always get offended and deflect. The deflectors, that's what we call them now. The deflectors. Bunch of beanie babies. And I don't mean to get into the name calling or whatever, but it's just quite easy, innit? But when you know what's on your doorstep, and you always have known, and you're only... A lot of the community feel vindicated by the charges, because a lot of people, you know, although they felt suspicious about the place, they'd call people conspiracists or whatever. You're just getting labelled quite easy, do you know what I mean? So I don't mean to label these guys, and I'm being genuine. That guy in the front, that security guard, he could actually be a victim. Like, in all seriousness, he's smirking at me or whatever, because he's like, oh, this guy, what's he saying? Like, he might not be privy to all these little rituals and the holy milk and however they baptise women and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he might be poor as. Do you know what I'm saying? He might not have anything to give. He might still be in a council house, mate. So, do you know what I mean? Like, he's just got an SIA licence. So, yeah, sound, come and do security for us. You've got something to give to the cause. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. What can you provide? What can you give? Then that's what they do. And obviously with that, they've been able to get professors and doctors and all that. They do their own in-house circumcisions, mate. Like, are you mad? That's been banned on the NHS through religious beliefs. You don't do that stuff anymore. And these guys have got their own in-house doctor, and in their goal of the wise, and their beliefs is that you circumcise boys to stop them being less stubborn or something, is what it says. So, again, this is alleged, but if that's what they believe, and they've got own in-house doctors and stuff, questions, and this is the point, that's why I'm at the front shouting like a divvy, people might think or whatever, but there's more questions that need being answered, because when you go looking into stuff, it opens more questions. So, oh yeah, Guinness are here. I'm going to go and ask them if I can cut down all that brush. Or they can give me a lift over to see the crucifix. Don't like these, but oh well. Alright, pal. I'm not filming you or anything like that. Any chance you can either cut the bush down so I can get over the back, or can you give me a ladder so I can go and have a look at the crucifix? You don't know about the crucifix? You can see the top of it there. We've got a crucifix with leather straps on it and a big massive fire pit in front of it. The cult in Webb House. Yeah, yeah. Oh, are you not from around here? You're not local? Oh yeah, that's Webb House, man. That's Webb House. Did you see the raid that got happened? Yeah. So that's why I'm down here at the minute. We just bring awareness to it and that. But yeah, there's a massive crucifix with leather straps, a massive fire pit. You strap people to the crucifix and all masturbate into the fire pit. Allegedly. Sorry, I'm on the stream, so I've got to say allegedly. But yeah, man. You get a chance, have a little nosy over. Mad, honestly. Yeah, he's I think he was from Stoke. He sounded like he wasn't local. He didn't even know. He's heard about it, like a lot of people. And that's why we're here, guys, to bring awareness. No, nothing to do with the race, pal. Absolutely nothing to do with race. Oh, yeah. We've got someone. Who's that? Say hello. Panatolis. Yo. Don't ignore me, brother. Come on. Absolutely nothing racist, pal. Nothing to do with race. Greek-Italian heritage myself. Stepfather's a Muslim. Grew up a Jehovah's Witness. Went to a C.V. school. Absolutely nothing to do with race, pal. They've got races from Mexico, Canada, America. This guy's from Birmingham. Anatolis with the Greek name. He's actually from Birmingham. He told me last night. So definitely not about race, pal. And I'm not going to give you any labels or, you know, make out like you don't know what you're going on about, pal. But if you want a conversation or you want to learn anything, there's many people in the chat that can help you. Definitely not about race, mate. They've deliberately chose a race from a person from every race in the world so they can hide behind racism. You can't do that. You fall on an argument straight away. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, how is it? It's nothing to do with race, and it's say it's about religion or whatever. These guys are making it about religion for us people in the community and the people that, even in the community, everyone that's onto this and is learning about this, not just about religion, man. People can, like these guys say, believe in fairies if you want, but if you're going to start harming kids, women, even men, you're going to start harming people in general, and what you practicing behind them walls, man. No, it's dangerous. History, we have books for thousands of years. We've wrote everything down, man. We have history lessons, bro. Like, history's taught us this loads. This is not good and is not going to end well. Like, at what point are you going to intervene when it doesn't end well? And I go, oh, well, you know, freedom and all that. No, man, no, that's not how it works, bro. It's not how it works. Communities come together. If they see something wrong, it usually is, and they'll call it out. That's how it works, pal. And this place has stood out like a sore thumb since day one. So we got around the back. No dogs were out around the back. Panatolis. I think it's Panatolis or I'm sure it's Panatolis. Someone said he was Patan or something, and I kept shouting Patan thinking it was his name. He's like, bro, it's Panatolis. I'm from Birmingham. I was like, oh, sorry, bro. Didn't realise. I was like, I'm Greek as well, innit? So he was all right. And again, he's probably a victim. Do you know what I'm saying? He probably doesn't get to see all the holy milk. Tell him to fuck off. He's not privy to all the stuff. And I make jokes out of it, but again, when I refer to it as like holy milk and stuff, it's so like people can kind of just understand, because it'll ask a question, what's holy milk? Well, it's what they consider, it's what they do. It's how they, like, women and children are considered soulless. And to give them a soul, they have to receive a divine liquid from the prophet, the leader, Abdullah Hashem. I'm back. He's smiling, he thought I'd left. I went and seen your friend at the back. There's no dogs out there either. We're all just curious. Where are the dogs? Where are the dogs? Oh, sorry. Where are the weapons? Oh, bless. You know what? And it's not even about, we don't know, I could bring my dogs down, man. But it's nothing to do with that. I feel sorry for the dogs, genuinely. Is that Panatolis? Hey, is that Panatolis? I don't know this guy walking down. Yes, thank you very, very much, Catherine. Crewe March, 27th of June. There is a couple of court dates as well for the guys that were on public order offences, assault and emergency workers, that kind of thing. We will be going outside the court date as well, guys. I think they start from like the 17th. All the way up to like the 23rd of June, I think. So good little run up to the week of the protest, to be honest with you. There'll be a bit of activity. I think there's Crewe magistrates and Chester magistrates. So we'll be getting about Panatoles! Yasu! Yasu! Calimera! Yeah, they're having a joke. Yeah, soccer field, mate. This is, to be honest, it's decent. I don't like it, but I would lick anyone up on it. I'm just saying. Just saying, I'd lick any man that wants to go on there. I'd lick you up, but I don't agree with what they've done with the grounds. I don't like it. I don't like it. This is a beautiful, beautiful land, and it's old as well, man. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, paradise of birds. The paradise of birds, basically, if they have any ailment, they kind of look at some of the birds as like paradise of birds, and they'll cure ailments with it. I don't know what I can and can't say in the life, but they'll put the whole thing exits from. If people know what that means, and they'll rub it on it and kind of try and cure it. It's weird. It's weird. And the fire pit thing, they'll strap someone up to the crucifix, and men will put holy milk into the fire. Again, I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know what can and can't say. Where's Tommy? And where's Tommy and Tony? Are they inside? Cheers, brother. He's just giving me breach of the security. He's just told me, I know what's going on inside now. You've just told me who's inside. You shouldn't be doing that. He's the weak member, guys. He's the guy. He's how we can infiltrate them. I've already figured it out. He's the weak member. He's not weak, he's Greek. So, it's in him. Yeah, Lisa Weiss, guys. If you don't know about Lisa Weiss, German national lady from 2019. Bye-bye, small hands! Bye! You'll see your poster up tomorrow morning. Bye! Right, guys. Yeah, I think we'll get off now. I'll have a little walk back down around to my car. Since when did a registered care home need a football pitch? Yeah, good job, Bonnie lad. Good shows. And it's not any of the elderly ones that you see. Oh no, he's not going off shift, he's going around the back. I think we'll go around the back and give him give him more stick about the size of his hands. He hates it. Yo! Come on. I'll put the camera down. I'll put the camera down. Come here. Not live, just come down to check on the dog, brother. Do you let the dogs out through the day? Because I've been here since about 9:30 and I haven't seen them yet, man. Pardon? I'm not saying not taking care of them, but like, I know you probably feed them and groom them and that in there, but like, there's no grass in the back, is there? So do you ever let them out on the front during the day? You go, oh, there's grass everywhere. There's grass around the back. I've only just bought a drone, so I'll be taking a drone up like tomorrow or something. So I'll be able to see around the back and what you've got. But what's that? Oh, you know, no, all legal, all above the law. Like, I'm getting some walkie-talkies as well, so I can join in with you. Because obviously that's legal as well, and people don't like secrecy. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, gonna get myself some walkie-talkies. Already bought them. What channel are you on? But you just disclosed that your head security guards are still inside. Well, you just told me. Are you supposed to tell me that? Tommy's head of security, and you just told me Tommy and Tony are inside. That's a breach of security, isn't it? Did I tell you that? You've just said yeah. But you said you weren't inside. So what's your name? Is it Panatolis? Something like that. Brother, come on. Why are you being like that? Look how old his shoes are as well. I'm not judging if they're probably comfy and that or whatever, but the pants and that as well. Like, They don't get their own money, guys. He's forced to. So do you have to stand here to be able to eat later on, pal? What, watermelon? When do you get an actual meal? Well, Nassar keeps showing off watermelon like we haven't seen it before and it's exotic. Yeah, it's nice food, but we've all seen it before. Do you know what I mean? Like, so how long do you have to stand here before you can eat? Come on, buddy, you've got cameras. Everyone's got cameras. I don't mean any harm, brother. Christ is king. I understand people might be victims in there. Not everyone's perpetrators. Some people might not even know what's going on, brother. My arms are always open. Always. Always.
We appreciate that, but the allegations are false.
This isn't nothing about allegations, brother. I'm just on about it as a person to person, man to man. If you ever need anything, if you ever need just a conversation or a handshake, you know, regardless of religion or race, brother, my arms are always open. Always. And if you ever need any help, anything, regardless of what it is, I understand you said you're from Birmingham, so I understand, you know, you're fairly local. It's not far, Birmingham. I understand that, brother, but I don't know what's going on in your life. You may not know what's going on in my life, but regardless of that, my arms are always open, and a lot of the community's arms are open as well. We understand not everybody in there is a perpetrator. I'd beg to differ, my brother. I'd beg to differ. I'm not a Christian. I just said Christ is king. Whether I believe that or not doesn't make me a Christian, brother. I'm a human first. And from human to human, I love you. And I love everybody in there. But I can't condone any of the allegations. And this isn't about that. But nobody can condone that. But not everybody's branding everybody with that same brush, you understand? I know you're not on them allegations. I'm not stood here saying you're this nasty person. I understand this. We understand this, brother. Arms are always open. People do want conversation. And people do want transparency, you understand? We want our community to grow. And if for communities to grow, we need to be open with one another. We need to love one another. We can't teach secrecy. We can't teach this to our younger people, brother. We can't. It's not right for them. Children must have access to everything. If children are scared, they need to be able to speak to people. If you're scared, you need to be able to speak to somebody. I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying if you ever are scared, you should be able to go to somebody, right? So should them children. So should them women. Everybody should. The crimes that Abdullah Hashem is being alleged to do are heinous, my brother. They're not little. I understand you might say, I've done things in my life that I've been guilty of and not been found guilty of. That doesn't mean I'm an innocent man. Get his license plate, please, guys. License plate again. Oh, it's the same guy. Your car's not taxed, by the way, my friend. You do know this. And you were on the phone driving, it's been reported to the police. That's illegal in England under our laws. I understand in this private place, you might not have any laws that you want to follow. You all right, pal?
Hi, mate.
Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for coming.
No worries.
Brother, my arms are always open. I mean what I say.
So am
No, brother, if you're ever scared of anything, you want a conversation, I'm here. I'll be here every day. All of Crewe will help. Anybody.
I don't fear anything. Okay.
We're not saying you fear anything sometimes. Fear comes in many different forms, my friend. Fear comes in many different forms. You understand?
Yep.
I'll be here every day. Every single day, my arms are always open. Yeah? Good man. Oh, I appreciate that, pal. Thank you.
I did ask you chat. Yeah, no, I know.
So I'm preaching a little bit and I'm new to it, so I don't read the chat all the time sometimes.
Yeah, I've never seen you stream, so I knew it was you by your voice. So I thought I'd come up and give you a...
Really appreciate that. I've come down to check on the dogs,
Yeah.
because I was here all day yesterday and didn't see them till like 4:30. So I thought I'd come down in the morning, say hi, let them know we're still here. I'll be back down later on as well.
Like I say, I seen you on your own, so I thought I'd come up and give you a bit
I appreciate
of support.
that. Thank you, mate. It just seemed to be getting through to him a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much, Donna. I really, really appreciate that. Obviously, we do understand not everyone in there is a perpetrator. You know, there will be victims, and that lad does seem like a very nice young man, you know. But people can get carried away when they're behind a group of people telling them all the same thing, you know. Let's have a look at some of the chat. Sorry, guys. Hopefully someone see the light and see what truth is and leave. Very well said, Paris. Very, very well said. Thank you, Kerry. Clarky was definitely debating his life. Clarky, hey, you've seen it, man. People's eyes tell an awful lot. People's eyes tell an awful lot. Just sent the first gift. Beth, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. You're doing really well. Thank you, Jodie. I really appreciate it. T-Panda, it's Leader's wife. Can't see, she's replying to another comment. Sorry, I didn't understand that bit. You've got a lot of dedication. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. And the wider community does as well. Everyone else does as well. We all do it in our different ways and show it in different ways. But I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Probably a new member. Yeah, possibly. He could be. He was debating something. He's lost brainwash, bless him. Tell him you're in his new leader and you're here to guide him. He well said, TikTok. If that car not taxed or any of them taxed. Well, a couple of license plates this morning, people have ladies done checks on, and she's saying they're not taxed. So I thought if the PIP cars, I thought all that got covered.
I think it does, you know.
I thought it did.
I've never done anything like that, so I wouldn't,
I just would have assumed it would have all been covered if it's a government car, isn't it? Really, isn't it? You can tell he was listening to you. Well, thank you, Jodie. I hope he was, because I know that's a message and a rhetoric a lot of people share. You know, again, I don't go to church. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a Christian. I went to a CV school and I do believe Christ is King, but you know, there's probably people that could preach a lot better than what I'm saying with that. Do you know what I mean? But there's people that have that same sentiment. Their arms are open. You've got to practice what you preach at the same time. You know, I put that to a vicar this morning. We have a cult in Crewe. And how do we look to Christ, you know? And it's just trying to remember that not everyone in there is alleged of these heinous crimes, are they? You know, some of these people don't know what's going on. You might be at the bottom of the food chain for all we know. He's not going to be privy to everything. So yeah, you know, you need to understand that it's hard when things get heated and, you know, escalate.
That's the first time I've seen him.
Yesterday, I started speaking to him yesterday. He's got a Greek name. So I was like, oh, that's nice. And he told me he's from Birmingham. And so I thought I'd approach him today. He's the only security guard I've been able to have a bit of rapport with, though. All the others, they're all a bit different in their own way. There's no consistency with them. And that's what's strange as well. If you're trying to preach, you're a closed community. How you've not got all the same ideology. If once you get them on their own individually, even Nassar, he cracks, mate. My mum has a car for mobility and it's taxed and shows. Sierra, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry if I butchered it. But how does like the PIP already tax it for her automatically, or does she have to do it herself every year or something? Do you know? You're doing a fine job there. Thank you very, very much, Tracy. That's very kind of you. Is that who's going live with guest? Hey mate, you okay?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you. I'm still new to this, so I didn't know if I'd accepted it right.
Yeah, you did well. You remember who it is, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do, of course I do. I do. One. I know who you are, mate, of course I do. Thank you very, very much for joining, I appreciate it.
Nah, man, loving what you're up to, bro. Loving what you're up to, loving that you're keeping up to it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, if you, on Dartford, there's a thing called Dartford Crossing, and you can check vehicles against their registration plate, and if they're exempt, that generally means they're Motability vehicles. So,
Brilliant.
And most of the ones I've checked are.
Brilliant. So that basically the tax is just exempt on it. It doesn't even need to be paid or covered.
Exactly. They're covered under everything.
Yeah, I thought it would have been something like that. Okay, then so it might show as non-tax, but yeah, it still begs the bigger question though, doesn't it? Is there in-house doctor doing all their medical forms to be able to get so many people on PIP?
Yeah, that's right. And Seaman Demon, I see your creativity with your post, bro, but. You know, if you want to insult me, do better than insult my plastic toot, as you call it, buddy, in your chat. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's trying to be an absolute
no clue. Where's that? You know what? I get lost in the chat. I don't even realise there's a chat sometimes. I'm just preaching. I get in the moment so much sometimes.
Yeah. Do better, Seaman Demon. Do better.
Are you warm? I'm pretty warm as well.
I'll let you get on. Good luck, bro.
Yeah, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it, pal. I'll see you shortly.
Take care, bud. Take care.
Take care. He has very small hands. They're very, very tiny. So squishy. We haven't seen any dogs yet. He says there's grass around the back. I was like, oh, well, that's good, because I bought a drone and I'll be taking it up like the next day or two. So I'll have a look at what he's got around the back.
I was speaking to one of the residents who lived around here.
Yeah.
They were saying when these first moved in, there was 6 dogs.
Yeah. You did that a few. Oh. We have another pip car and there's a child in that car, guys. There is a child in this car. There is a child in this car and I'm not lying to you. There is actually a child in this car. I want to be very, very sensitive of what I'm doing right now, but there is actually a child. Obviously, I don't know how old she is. She doesn't look like a child, to be honest with you. No, she doesn't. I'm not too sure. I don't know if she's just a little woman. But he's taxiing people around all day. She looks very small. There's a lot of suitcases in the back of there. You've got very small hands, my friend. They're very soft. Have you ever done... come on, brother. They're very soft hands. They're very soft hands, brother. Very soft hands. You never done a day's work in your life? Hey, look how clean and soft these hands are.
Yeah.
Brother, come on. Shake my hand. Shake my hand. Are you not allowed? Come on. What's your name? What's your name? I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you as well. Nice to meet you. Are you part of the Ahmadi religion or are you just security?
Just security.
Don't hide behind that. See, why are you hiding? Secrecy again. Transparency. It leaves more questions. It leaves more questions. He's allowed to buy new pants. They're very stained. Getting about in Canada Goose jackets, but look at his fucking keg on his pants there. You seen the stains? Let me see that comment there, Jay. She looked worried, hands clenched together. I do apologise about that. I'm a bit... Sorry, that was a bit sensitive, that one, because if there's a child, they're not supposed to be in there, but I don't think she was. I think she was a Filipino lady who just looked very young. They aged well, don't they?
She looked young, but I think she was...
She just aged well, yeah. I think so, but... It's a bit sensitive. Let me know what you think to do, guys. Like, obviously, because there is bail conditions, no child should be in this building whatsoever. That's very, very much like... It's a very, very big thing. It was overstated. Do I capture it? Do I put them on camera? I want to be sensitive about it because they are children at the same time as well, or potentially children. I think that was just the woman ages very well. I think she's got very good genes. Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, she didn't look comfortable. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, guys, all right. Brilliant, all right. That's fine. I just don't want to overstep the mark or anything like that. Obviously, we're trying to keep it as peaceful as we can. You know, we're trying to do it the right way and the proper way as much as we can as well. But that guy in that car, mate, he's bringing people in and out all day.
It looks like they're all moving back in, that's what it looks like.
It does, doesn't it? Suitcases, little cupboards, little drawers. She wasn't a child, yeah.
I don't think the new recruits, I think the residents going back in.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I've been watching the live stream, it's only the skirt guys you see in the odd person.
Yeah.
But now it looks like they're bringing more back in.
And that guy's doing a lot of taxiing around. And again, your pip cars should only be for taxiing a disabled person whose name it's under. Young woman, definitely not a child, right? Brilliant. All right, thank you. Yeah, there shouldn't be any kids. That's why it really just took me back. Then I was like, oh my God, I think there's a kid in the passenger. Don, really, really appreciate the comment. You are great. These beanies days are counted, God willing. Yep, that's it. Too many people in the community come together, my friend. Too many people have the same opinion. Secrecy and transparency is what yous are lacking. You have too much secrecy and lacking transparency. People want answers. And you hide behind smirks and GoPro cameras and walkie-talkies. It doesn't scare people and it doesn't intimidate us. It only backs up and it confirms and affirms our ideas even more. The allegations against you are heinous. Thanks for sharing, guys. Thanks for liking. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks for all the gifts as well. I'll be honest. Have they gone to Blue Building? The one at the back? I'll be honest, I don't know what the gifts do. I don't know what any of it does, but thank you. That is all I'll say. Thank you. So I think you on about the Blue Building at the back there. Oh, there's police. Police wanting to come in. Obviously, I've been on live the whole time, guys. I've been on live the whole time. You've seen, so we'll see what happens. Love, if you want to cart me away, I'll be in Middlewich. You know where I'll be. I'll either be out later or whatever. We'll see what happens now. Hey guys, you alright? Yeah, we're all good, thanks. He's up to?
I've just been called by someone that works here.
What for?
To do with yourself.
What for?
Apparently shouting some racial abuse and things of that nature. Has that happened?
It was live streaming.
I've been live the whole time.
Yeah.
I'd get banned straight away if anything like that even come out of my mouth. Not one bit.
Have you been with him the entire
I'm
time?
Greek-Italian.
I've been watching the live
My
stream,
father's
I've been
Muslim.
recently.
Yeah.
I was a Jehovah's Witness as a kid.
Is there
I
any
went
way
to
that
a C of E
plays
school.
back?
You'd have to watch the live.
There's
You'd have to
nothing.
watch it, doesn't
Absolutely
it?
nothing.
With that,
Doesn't
apart
nothing
from
racial.
that you
Saying
were
on
like
there
that.
from your end.
Spreading awareness. Spreading awareness, that's why I'm here. So my main goal today was to come down for animal welfare. I've been here every day.
Animal welfare?
Yeah, animal welfare. No one sees the dogs out.
I didn't know there were dogs here.
Yeah, that's why they've got signs up now. They've always had dogs, but obviously after the raid, a few of them got taken away, and they've had 2 come back. So I was here all day yesterday from 9 o'clock. Had a little break in between and come back, and the dogs had only come out at 4:30 in the afternoon. So my main goal this morning was to come down, shed awareness on, because a lot of people are in the chat are asking about animal welfare as well. They're just concerned for the dog safety in general. So no, absolutely nothing racial whatsoever's gone on. Again,
That's just the report we've had.
but again, wouldn't that be perception and how that's perceived? I'm Greek-Italian, my father's Muslim. Yeah.
Okay.
I was a Jehovah's Witness as a child and went to C of E school. This isn't about race. How can it be about race when they've got every race from every country in the world behind them doors?
Again, it's just the report they've said. That's all.
And it's malicious. Is what I'll say. That's
So
all I'll
you've
say.
come into that, but have you been? They've said that you've been apparently shouting and being aggressive to them.
Not being aggressive. I've been preaching their Bible.
Okay.
Again, I'm just sharing awareness, spreading awareness. That's all I'm doing. Educating people. Some people believe these people are Muslims. They're not Muslims and they're not Christians. They've bastardized a lot of holy scriptures and amalgamated them into one. And it's now a cult sect, and that's what they're preaching. And I've been preaching some of the goal of the wise back to these people. Also with relation to the holy scriptures they derive from. Absolutely nothing racist. I've asked the gentleman's name there. We've had a good rapport. He's got a Greek name, so obviously he's from Birmingham, but he's got a Greek name. So obviously with my Greek heritage, we've had a bit of rapport. The other gentleman, all I've said is, it looks like your hands are very small. I don't know if that's a racist thing. I don't know if that would.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
You all
not
right,
been
pal?
on our log.
Yeah, very good. Apparently I've been racist. Apparently I've been racist. So it'd always be perception as well, wouldn't it? Because obviously they don't know nothing about me.
I think
Nothing's racially motivated.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Never is. It's literally just about sharing awareness. My main goal, so I was here all day yesterday, I was just explaining to your officer.
Yeah.
I've been here every day, but I came down yesterday morning with a gentleman from Manchester. Anyway, regardless, that detracts from the point. And the dogs didn't get let out till 4:30, or we didn't see them on the front. A lot of people in the chat and just in general in the community have a lot of concerns with the animal welfare.
Yeah.
And the dogs getting let out. We hear them crying an awful lot. You can't see where they're actually locked up, but when you walk down the public path, there's a lot of crying, a lot of yelping. So my goal this morning was to come down animal welfare, and I've been preaching a bit of the gospel as well. Their gospel and referring it back to our holy scriptures. It's my belief that they've bastardized a lot of holy scriptures and amalgamated it into one. Okay. So it's my idea to just share awareness, and yeah, that's all it is.
And that's what you're.
That's all it is, sir. That's all it is.
What's the crack with this line?
They sprayed it.
They sprayed it.
They painted
Lord
it.
Chief Inspector-
It's private
Chief
property,
Inspector
but
said-
my understanding is you need public accessible to private land. Obviously, they have a letterbox, so albeit we're not allowed behind the gate, and if they tell me to leave, that's just trespassing. I'll leave. It's a civil matter. It's not my intention.
Do you mean if you were to go over the gate?
Yeah, it's not my intention. I never would do that. But other than that, this is public accessible.
They're saying this morning is that there's been
But
I'm not
traffic coming
standing
out.
in the way.
No, we've moved every time they've asked, and
What I've seen on the live stream, they've moved out of the way.
it's publicly accessible. Obviously, they have a letterbox there, don't they, officer? So it needs to be accessed by the public, albeit it is private land still. But we're allowed access to it.
Yeah.
Lord Chief Inspector said on that Saturday that they were allowed
when they're doing all the gas
six
works, the
other
water
officers.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense because you've got it's where obviously the pipe runs under.
Chief Inspector allowed us to go there.
You're all right, pal. Yeah.
So then after 2
Yeah,
minutes,
so
there's just-
we've
sorry,
done the
mate.
check,
Yeah.
Just mention on this
took it off
log.
and not
Yeah.
tried
Like I
again.
said, I'm not making it
Then
up.
switched
Yeah,
back
it's
in,
okay.
then 2 more.
Apparently
They
said
were liaison
we
officers.
don't want
4
them on our
of them.
land.
Nope.
That been said.
Nope.
Uniformed officers.
And
So what words? What have you been saying? Just
again,
basically like about
just preaching their scriptures. The goal of the wise. It's free to download on their website. And then obviously I've been having a bit of discourse with local vicar this morning, stuff like that, and just coming back and preaching our gospel. No. Local vicar from the Christian church.
Right.
He was on live this morning. We've had a bit of discourse. So the idea is just to come down, share awareness, and preach the Bible. With relation to theirs as well.
How long are you planning on being here for today?
Not much longer, if I'm honest with you. It was just literally just to share a bit of awareness with the animals.
Would you say, are you here for spreading awareness? Would you say you're here as a form of protest, or is it more just like?
No, freedom of speech, just an act in my freedom of speech. That's all I'm doing. Just purely preaching the Bible.
Has it just literally been you?
Yeah, like my friend come down. A couple of members of the public have, stopped by. Obviously, people are aware of this. So yeah, that's just been literally my main goal. Obviously, getting license plates, making sure they're taxed, making sure everything's legal. This gentleman has been on the phone driving already. It has been reported apparently. Okay. So it's just making sure everything's legal above board and not trying to get in anyone's way. Like I say, not trying to cause a disturbance or a nuisance or incite anything. Nothing like that. That's never been my goal. I don't like to use the word educate because I don't want to say people don't know anything. Yeah. But some people are confused that these might be Muslims because they see Arabic writing. With my background, my father being Algerian, I know they're not Muslims, but in the same time, obviously being a Christian, also know that the teachings aren't good. And it's bastardised the original Bible, so I'm just here preaching. That's all my goal is, just sharing awareness. Like I say, I'm not going to be here all day. I'll be back later on, obviously, whenever there's other gatherings and other people coming and other locals. But as far as that, no, just check on the dogs, make sure they're all right, see if we can see them, and have a bit of a preach. That's all it is. Just enact my freedom of speech. That's all it is, officers. Not to incite anything.
Okay.
Should we chat?
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, it's alright. Just be here. I'm just going to get my can and have a little swig. Get a dime off when you're preaching a bit. Appreciate that,
Recording when you're talking.
Appreciate that, thank you very much.
I don't ever got anything.
That lad that's arranging this march,
yeah,
he wants some speakers.
Yes, that's what we're going to try and sort. We've got megaphones,
Are you
but
going to do it?
yeah,
Because you know what you're saying. You can.
Oh, you want to say something?
Well, he asked me last night. I thought, well, I'm not the right person, and with what you've written before,
yeah,
it makes sense.
Again,
and you got a big gob.
That does help. I'm more than happy to. I'm more than happy to on the day and stuff. I've already got a load of posters and flags and banners and already printed off. I'm getting a PA system, trying to get one. We've got megaphones at the minute, from what I know, but we want a system, don't we? But if people are happy for me to say something, I'm more than happy to.
Yeah, because that Chris said he was going to say something down there.
Yeah.
And that other lady said she was going to say something here, but I don't think some of them know what they're talking about.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
If people are happy for me to speak, I'm more than happy as well, definitely.
Yeah, and I thought I'll have a word with Chris later on.
Yeah,
I thought about you last night, but then you walked off.
So, I get busy. I had a few people to drop off and I was giving people lifts down and stuff like that. There's a lot of people that want to get involved, isn't there? So.
A hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Hell of a lot.
Apparently saying get off our land is racist, apparently. Apparently I've said that. That's what they're alleging.
That's what they said?
Yeah, and apparently that's racist.
Beware of the dogs.
Well, that's why we come down here this morning to check on the dogs, animal welfare. A lot of people are being concerned. They haven't seen them. Seno is the perfect
Shouldn't
man.
they have the badges on them, do security, when they come out here?
Yes.
So
when they come out here,
that's
yes.
6 months in prison if you don't display
They're not
it.
legal security, are they?
No, but if they come out here and they're doing their job of security, they've got to display it.
Yeah, but they don't.
If they interact with the public, they've got to display it, and if they don't,
You're bang on. Right, so Seno's just turned up, guys. This guy knows his stuff, so we're going to see what happens now. Literally, perfect timing. And just so you know, guys, this is kind of, obviously, this is what happened. Seno. Thank you very, very much, Tom. Thank you. Appreciate that. So apparently I said
he's nice, he's alright.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just seen the animals.
Yeah, he's a good lad, he's alright, baby.
I've just been preaching. Well, you've seen him. I've just been preaching. That's all it is.
He's 9 this year, but he's a baby in his head.
It's not about racing, like inciting anything.
It's never been about race.
It's not.
Never, we've said that
Well, it's funny they're making it about that, isn't it?
Yeah, well, they're changing it over.
Yeah, well, again, that's why I've come down this morning, because he had the dogs out at like 4:30 yesterday, but I was here from like 10 o'clock. All day them dogs weren't out, so that's why I've come down this morning. I want to see, he's letting your dogs out, or do you just use them as weapons?
They're trained as weapons.
And that's all they treat them as weapons, not just letting the dogs out on them grounds.
Up here, the gas lads from Winsford, they were watching them train, you know, but they have jumping all over, and they were to attack.
They were going, they were going.
And then they stopped them working down there.
Well, I heard someone saying they recorded a bit of it the other day where they were going, doing the training again, but the dog went a little bit more than what he couldn't get the dog off, basically. What a little hand.
Guy in the white car, he's the doctor.
He's all right, guys. This is our land. What do you mean?
I've spoken to you sort of privately and just speaking to him privately as well.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is our land. What do you mean, mate? We've been talking, we've been getting on. What's up here?
Right, just let me just chat to
Come on, brother. There's nothing racist, is there? Because we're from all different races and backgrounds, aren't we? Yeah, but yous have got cameras up, yous have all got GoPros on, we're in public space. Again, this is the transparency people are on about. It's just transparency. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's an awful lot of noise.
Get the shoulder numbers and names.
Yeah, get the shoulder numbers and that, please, guys, as soon as you come out.
They're going against their policy by not telling you that they're recording. Cars over there.
Mine's only around the corner.
Is it?
But I kind of don't want to leave because it's a point, isn't it?
Car's just come from the back of there again.
Yeah, but it's kind of making... What,
Maybe.
have you got to my car or what?
It's up to you, I'll have a slow walk.
Well, they've not detained me, have they? They've not detained me.
No, that's it.
And they don't want to go behind the gate and not speak to me. But this is what does me head then. Now them turn... Did you? Did you hear me preaching? Yeah. But the problem is, it's like... It makes me want to stay because that's what they want to do, isn't it? They've rang the police to kind of get me moved on.
All they can do.
But yeah, I've got the live will record well, and so I'll always be able to provide the footage. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to either arrest me or give me a dispersal order so I can't come back. They've seen how loud I was this morning and they don't like it. So yeah, they're coming out the gate now because I've walked off. So now watch, they'll probably come and try and detain me or arrest me or want to speak to me. That's what they'll try and do now.
Don't piggyback.
But I have my solicitor with me. He can only do so much, obviously, and we do everything peacefully. So if they want to come up and try and do anything, then we'll let them. If they want to arrest me unlawfully, then we'll file for civil action. We won't just file a complaint, we'll file civil lawsuits. That's what we'll do. Because that's how you win. Right, my car's down here, pal. Yeah, go on, man. It's alright. I'm going to keep the live going. Just, oh, sorry, I didn't realise my camera was gone. Sorry. I'm going to keep the live going, obviously, just in case you do want to pull up. I want everyone to see it. It's getting to lunchtime anyway, so I'll be going back home, get some scram. They haven't scared me off, guys. I will say they have not scared me off. I do feel like I should stay there longer, but I've been preaching for a while now, haven't I? I've kind of got my point across for this morning. We'll come back tonight when there's a few more people as well. Everyone's been sharing it. I thank you so much. It gets it about, gets the information out. If the police want to speak to me, they can. They're still there, still parked up. I don't think they will. I think they were just trying to swing the bit in between the legs, weren't they, and just trying to get me to move on. You heard them ask me, are you going to be here all day? So yeah, I don't think they're that bothered, to be honest with you. I think once he realised I'm very multicultural and racial myself, that won't really stick. Saying get off our land when it's private doesn't really mean it's a racial thing, does it? It means get off our private land. It's interpretation. It's how it's interpreted. So what, they thought it was racist? Well, unfortunately, you know, the law states what racism is quite clearly, doesn't it? You're a closed community. That doesn't make you a race. It just makes you a group of people that have come together and live behind private walls. That's all that means. So, but yeah, you don't scare me. I know my stuff, but I've also kind of got to be careful. I don't know who's on the live and stuff like that, but hopefully within the next couple of weeks, the next month or two, I'll have a lot more freedom in my life to be able to stand there and challenge authority a bit more like that. Like he asked what was I doing, I said I'm enacting my freedom of speech. That's all I'm doing. Just freedom of speech.
No legislation can deprive you, mate.
Thank you. No legislation can deprive you of freedom of speech. Don't let these anarchists group together.
There's a big difference between being British and English, trust me.
You hear that, guys? Big difference between being British and English. We have laws that protect us.
And they're not being used by people, and they should be.
Exactly. Get wise, right, guys. Seno 101, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Seno 101. Go and give him a follow. This guy will make you feel very comfortable when authority tries to challenge you. He'll give you a lot of knowledge on it, guys. Definitely. Wise up. Stuff like that. You've got to challenge them a little bit. I know I've walked away, but we've done our thing, haven't we? We've caused a noise. We obviously know it works. Standing outside at daft o'clock in the morning like that, so we'll keep that going.
We literally have it in writing. The Greater Manchester Police, the UK Cabinet Office, acquiesce to their legitimacy to govern us, which basically means nobody actually has power over us.
See, the government acquiesced any control or power over us as citizens of this state. They have no legal authority.
Citizen. When you class yourself as a citizen means a person who is governed. So when these people are like coming over here going, I've got a British passport, I'm a British citizen.
Yeah.
All you're effectively saying is you're agreeing to be governed, aka pay your taxes and pay your way. That's all it is. A UK corporation is only a corporation.
See you guys.
Its identity is only 300 years old.
See that? Yeah, that guys.
But
This
then
goes
we
back.
have English laws that go back 2,500 years. So are you English or are you British?
See, it's not a race thing, British and English. It's a law thing. It's how you're identified by the government and how you put them laws into practice. How the government look at you and treat you. You're just seeing the police turning up, trying to bully the way. Person CC and legislator, aka one who can own anything. I agree with you, they are getting away with everything and it's not fair. Yeah, but what is fair, guys, is us coming together. Look how many people have been in this chat and this live today. It's absolutely incredible. Honestly, I appreciate it so much. That's what helps though, doesn't it? Look, would you like to ring the police? Oh, we're outside. I'm not buying it. I've already bought that, brother. Thank you very much. I'm just following him about, aren't I? So, you've just seen, obviously, we've caused some noise this morning. They did not like it. Look at that. They've rang the busies. It's funny, because obviously, let me flip the camera around. Obviously, people might think I am a white boy. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, I've got ethnicity in me. Do you know what I mean? Like, so how are you making it about race? You're the person that makes it about race when the second you mention it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm a white boy or whatever, so what? But I'm Greek Italian. Parents are Muslim. Mum was a Jehovah's Witness, mate. All my fucking grandparents are Irish as well, man. Ain't no one being fucking bastardised more than the Irish. No, I'm alright. I still got an energy drink, pal. Yeah, appreciate that, pal. Thank you very much. So, like, honestly, it's like it's happened a couple of times. You know, people pull the race card out on me, and then I whip out my ID, and it's like, if you see my last name, I'm not going to say it on live, but I've got a mad last name, like proper mad. It's Greek, so you can only imagine silent letters and all that. So when I whip out my ID, and it's like, what are you on about? It's about race. Do you know what I mean? It's nothing to do with that. It's got nothing to do with that. How can it be about race when they've got a person from every nationality in that building? You explain that to me. No, that's just a coward little defence that they hide behind when someone's got points that they don't like. That's what they do. They're a bunch of cowards. Only a coward hides behind the police. Who stood there doing anything wrong? Preaching is what I'm doing effectively. Do you know what I mean? And then the busies want to ask me, like, are you protesting? Is this a protest? Shut up, you're trying to slip me up and catch me out. No, I'm here enacting my freedom of speech, mate. That's what I'm doing. And they don't like what I'm saying. Doesn't mean it's racist. Got nothing to do with it. You're banging on about racism, but you're the only people that pull the race card out. The only people. People might have said some things, you know, in large crowds or whatever. Again, don't agree with it, but the only people using the race card is them. Every single time. The womanisers, the abused kids, and they're a bunch of muppets, mate, with beanies on. You alright, brother? Good man. They're a bunch of muppets with beanies on, and the busies enable them. That's what they're doing at the minute. And obviously that's where the battle gets lost with the police, doesn't it? You try and turn up and you try and be peaceful and try and do it all organised, and the second you get antagonised, it takes a big man to, like, not react and bite. It does. It really does. And then especially when you're in crowds and other people go, it's hard to hold back, innit? Oh my God, you absolute... Oh my God.
Method in the madness.
Oh my God. Oh, bro. Right, I'm going to go home and have my missus with the kids. What you do? Are you busy today with the daughter and that, or?
I will be until later on, yeah.
Sound, well, I'll give you a message and I'll come and meet up with you before we go there if you want, pal.
That's it, yeah. Let me know. And then just look after it, because that's one of the spares I give to you.
100%, mate.
Yeah, just see if it works.
I love you. I love you. Oh, guys, this guy, I love him. The community, it's amazing. I'm not even chatting poo. The community is amazing. The things we can do when we speak to each other. It's very easy to sit in your own house in your own comfort. I've been guilty of doing it myself for a long time, you know, and I am. But when you come out your door,
4 years in now, mate. Travelled England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, bringing the veterans together, mate.
This guy's message is amazing. They go all around the country bringing veterans together, uniting each other and just generally getting on with the kind of same interests and hobbies. Would you say that's kind of what it's about?
Yeah, we're taking on the government, mate.
The taking on the government is the goal. Ex-veterans and military people.
Police, fucking councils.
People, ex-police members, ex-council members, ordinary people, people who probably are on benefits as well, people from all walks of life, all come together as a community. And once your voice is heard as a louder community rather than individual people, it's much louder people, much, much louder. We go around spreading awareness about the laws and the controls of the laws and what the government actually can and can't do without being conspiracy theorists or whatever. There's actual stuff out there, and the way these people, the police are a business effectively, aren't they? Because they don't go by our laws, really, do they? No, so they're a business.
Policy enforcers now.
Yeah, policy enforcers, guys.
Break the word police down. Policy.
You see, and it is. Again, we all hear it, and I know it's probably a boring rhetoric, but police don't have to study any law to be a busy. It's a fitness training, isn't it?
Fucking bleep test.
Yeah, bleep test, and that's it. They don't study the law, they'll tell you themselves. They study policies, they learn policies and acts, don't they? Yep. And conveniently, the only ones who do learn are the ones that can bully you with. You don't learn all the other ones that can help you.
Just been working at a customer's house in Islington, and he's just been refused by the police, saying they'd come back in a couple of years and she's got some more life experience.
Yeah, alright.
I said, what did you do get in? I said, it's a bit of written work and a bleep test. And
mate.
Like, I think it said every 6 months or something.
It is.
Pretty much have to run a fucking bleep test.
It's a barb test, yeah, it tells it. It's a little fitness test. They're still there, guys. Police are still there. Still parked up outside, probably getting video footage or sound footage or whatever they're doing. Well, I'm going to get off, get in my car. I'll stay on the live for a second, but message doesn't stop. We still carry on. We'll be down again later on. We'll be down again later on with the rest of the crowd. No doubt the police will get called.
They're not even bothered in or anything like that. They're not real constables, that's the thing.
We don't take an oath to anything. Because all that stuff actually meant stuff, didn't it?
So, well, the word legal means the undoing of God's law, which is our common law inheritance.
And this is, God's law. That's it. Only a king is selected by God, but he's not to make his own laws. He's
neither can a king change the politics or body or law.
The king's to just protect us from God's laws or something, isn't it?
Well, he's supposed to be protecting our laws, and that's all the power that he has. He doesn't even actually have power to change laws.
See, guys, there's a lot.
Hence why we're
gonna be moving on. We're gonna be progressing. There's gonna be some stuff we're gonna be bringing into Webb House. Right. I appreciate it, honestly. Thank you so much. I will. I'll give you a little message. Thanks a lot, pal. Give Seno101 a follow, guys. Give Seno1. Bye. Give Seno101 a follow. What a guy. Well, we'll see what happens now. Obviously, I'm only parked around the corner from the busies. Thank you very much for everyone for the shares and stuff. I really, really appreciate it. It's like my 2nd or 3rd day ever going live. Yeah, I'm rubbish at reading comments. I do apologise. Go back. I'm going to be going back in a little bit. Again, I'm going to be careful what I say because they infiltrate the systems, don't they? So I'll have spies on me live now. But yeah, I've not got as much freedom as probably the average person at the moment, so I don't want to probe and prod. They didn't detain me, and they didn't try and bully my name out of me, so I'm going to get off, go back to me missus and my kids, go and spend some time with them, get some food down me, and then I am going to come back again for about 6, 7 o'clock. Usual time, like everybody else. Rest of the community comes, I'll be there with them, and we'll get back to preaching. They obviously don't like it. It stirs up a lot of noise they don't like. So, but look what I've got. This is what my beautiful little friend has just come down and given me. We have a walkie-talkie, guys. So now hopefully it works. And what we're going to be able to do, I don't care if the spies can see this. I'm not bothered if you've infiltrated me live and you're seeing it. We have got walkie-talkies. We don't like secrecy. That's what we don't like. Stop being secret. So.
Power on. 1.
Yeah, well, they will come off my live in my car. I haven't plugged my keys in yet. So I'm not actually like, yeah. Still legal.
3. 4.
Beanie. Come in, Beanie. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Right, okay, brilliant. Right, I'm gonna go then, guys. I'm gonna go, but we've got a walkie-talkie. I'm gonna figure it out, ChatGPT or whatever. We'll figure that out. We're gonna get back later and we're gonna try and fuck about and try and get onto their radio lives and try and talk with them. Even if we have to keep, swapping channels and make them swapping channels, so what? We're fucking with them. Give them more work to do. At the minute, they just stood there, bored, bless them. So give them stuff. I think I've bought some dog toys as well, some squeaky dog toys and stuff like that, and dog treats. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun, guys. I will be back on soon. Thank you very, very much for all the love and the likes and the shares, honestly, and the gifts. I don't know what they mean, but I'll chat you too. Kidding. But thank you very, very, very much, and I'll be back on later on. Thank you very much. Bye. See you later.